Great question, D-Buck. Actually, was in a group chat talking about this. Because, should Ivy be the primary ball handler of Cade? It seems he gets more players involved and not just standing around waiting for a shot. I think the biggest thing, and I want to tread carefully when I say this because I never know who's watching. When Cade has the ball in his hands, I've noticed this. Maybe you guys can comment if you've noticed it too. When Cade Cunningham has the ball in his hands, it seems like everyone is just standing, waiting for him to make a play or make a move. And it's stagnant. Like there's no, player movement. There's no cuts. I've noticed that, a lot with Cade. With Ivy plays at a much faster pace than Cade. And I think we all understand that. That's part of Ivy's game is just, transition, speed, acceleration. You could arguably move Cade Cunningham to small forward if you wanted to. Saw a lot of people talking about this, like why can't Cade Cunningham be our Jayson Tatum? Why can't Cade Cunningham just be that scoring threat that we need? We don't need Cade to play make. He could just be our guy to get us 20 points a game, and Ivy could run the show. I think there's a reality where that could work. I think there's also a reality where Cade and Ivy split the time. Whoever's hot that night, take the ball. I think there's a lot of solutions, but there's also a lot of problems with that too. That's why I'm so high on both of them because they're so versatile, man. If you just want to have put Cade in that like Jayson Tatum role, you can. He's such a versatile player. Like Cade can play 1 through 3. He's 6'6". He could be that guy where you need a bucket, give it to Cade. If you have Ivy run the show. I don't know. That's why it's so unique, and I kind of get upset when I see people saying like they can't coexist together because we don't know. We don't know yet if they can coexist together. I think you have to experiment with lineups and see what works because the beautiful thing about Jaden Ivey, D-Buck, and Cade Cunningham is they're not one-dimensional in a sense where Jaden Ivey can only play point guard. And Jaden Ivey can play shooting guard too and point guard. Cade Cunningham can play point guard through small forward. I think you have to experiment with lineups. You have to experiment with what works to try to make them successful and surround them with perimeter shooting, veteran players, and guys that can defend a little bit. But it's a really great question. I know it's probably not the answer you wanted to hear, but it wouldn't really hurt to see if, Cade can play some small forward, give him the ball, let him, just focus on scoring versus, facilitating and stuff like that. But that's kind of been my takeaway with it. It's just like, why not just try it? Like, what do you have to lose? Like, really? To me, I think this is just another development season.